Welcome back to Wake Up Vermillion. I'm your host, Ali Boysen. Today I'm sitting down with Hannah Booth, a member of Pi Beta Phi, to talk about stereotypes about Greek life here on campus. Hannah, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I'm just going to jump in with questions. What preconceived notions have you encountered being in a sorority here at USD?
Here at USD or just in general?
Both.
Both? Okay. So I'd say here at USD, people probably think that sorority and fraternity life is just they buy their friends and then they go to parties, and it's completely the opposite of that.
Do you have any examples that might shock some of the people who aren't in Greek life of what Greek life is actually about to you?
Yeah, so each sorority and fraternity has like the core values that they see as really important to their organization. And then along with those core values, one of our core values in Pi Beta Phi is actually philanthropy. So our philanthropy is Read, Lead, Achieve. Read, Lead, Achieve is basically raising awareness for literacy in America. And in Vermillion, we do a bunch of different fundraisers, and we actually have a haunted house coming up next week where all of the proceeds, we're splitting it with Lambda Chi Alpha, and theirs goes to Feeding America, I believe. So we split the profit and donate to those causes. But it's a lot of it is about, like, it's so nice to have a group of girls always supporting you. Mm-hmm. And just, like, I live in the sorority house right now, and it's really nice to be able to come home if I've had a bad day and have 30 other women in the house there to make me feel better about the bad day that I had.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the stereotype of frat guys are jerks and sorority girls are stuck up? Have you seen anything like that?
I think that comes along with how you treat people. I mean, but there are girls out there that are stuck up and there's guys out there that are jerks, but I don't think you have to say that they're a jerk sorority or fraternity guy. I think that it's just how you treat somebody else. It just comes along with that. I don't think it's because they're a sorority or fraternity person that they act that way, you know?
Yeah. How do you think it affects the actions or behavior of students that are in Greek life that do think, oh, well, these people have these thoughts about me or, like, about my organization, like, do I have to act a certain way?
Mm-hmm. I think sometimes it could be a little sad, and you might not want to go out and make those other friends that aren't in Greek life because you think, oh, well, they think all these negative things about me. Why would I want to then be friends with them? But I think just with meeting people, like when you're a freshman or when you're in class and other activities on campus, I hope that people realize that it's not at all like they see in the movies and on social media and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Being involved personally in Greek life, have you seen, I guess you could say, built-in stereotypes of other houses here at USD?
I think, yeah, there's definitely some ideas of what people think about other sororities. But then once you get to know the person or people in the sororities and fraternities, of course, you're like, oh, I don't know if that's exactly true. But, you know, it's always just what people think, and you can't change. Well, you can try to, but sometimes you can't.
Mm-hmm. So in your own perspective, what can either sororities or fraternities do to kind of combat the negative connotation of being in that student organization?
I think getting more involved with USD's campus, not just in Greek life, because I think some of the problem that people might see is that, oh, they're just in this fraternity and that's all they do at USD, or they're just in this sorority and that's all they do. But I think that we're seeing now too, especially a lot of people in Greek life are getting more involved on campus. So I think that might get rid of the idea of, oh, they're just jerks or stuck-up sorority girls.
Mm-hmm. And then can you talk about that in your own experience, because you are currently the vice president of the Student Government Association?
Yeah, so I definitely think that, I think I'm more than my sorority because I've gotten involved on USD's campus in a lot of ways, and I like being a part of Pi Beta Phi, and I like that that's a part of who I am, but it's definitely not all that I am, so yeah.
All Well, that's the rest of my questions. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on all our social media pages and subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch new content weekly. We'd like to extend a special thanks to our guest, Hannah Booth, and to the on-campus Charlie store for letting us use their space.